Mandy vid part 2. Not even gonna drag it out with a long intro. Let's get right into it. We're gonna steer back to season 3 and talk about the Halloween special because I'm not gonna wait till October to talk about a holiday. We're back in Beverly Hills High School with the girls excited to pass out candy for the trick-or-treaters. Clover is dressed as a princess, Sam as an alien, and Alex as the oversized banana. Mandy, rounding a corner, comes to show off her Cleopatra fit, with Sam noticing how her designer costume is falling apart at the seams, tears the bandage off, her costume now ruined. Mandy vows they will rue the day they crossed her.
Rue this day, you'll rue it!
And Mandy meant what she said, because next thing you know, she's taking lessons from Joe Goldberg and stalking the spies as they babysit a kid. And to get her revenge, she summons the undead.
When zombies rise and raid them all, like terror that they've never seen, curse these girls on Halloween!
And nothing happens. Mandy walks away in frustration as her spell failed. The coffee that she threw on the ground leaked past the drain grates, dripping down into the steaming sewer water below. Otherworldly green energy erupts from the water as it bubbles. I told y'all, didn't I tell y'all in the last video there was something maleficent about Mandy? And this just proves that she got witch blood inside her. Oh, somebody call Hogwarts and Dumbledore. It's the way I know Mandy will be in House Slytherin and bully the rest of the bullies. Back to Sam, Clover, and Alex, who are trick-or-treating with this bratty kid named Chucky. Sam and Clover notice that they're the only ones out participating in the holiday. Out of nowhere, all the streetlights switch off, leaving them in darkness. If things couldn't get any spooky, a storm cloud with green lightning shakes the area. Chucky, in childlike excitement, tells the legend of Vista Verde Estate and how it was built on ancient evil, and the dead are patiently waiting to rise once more. They all head back inside the house, and the typical scary Halloween tropes happen. The telephone is ringing and no one answers. Weird sounds are echoing around the house. Fake jump scares until a ghost actually pulls up, scaring them off. Only for the ghost to be...
You are dumb, unattractive, overweight, unworthy, untalented.
I know you f***ing lying. Mandy did all of this as a prank and to get back at the spies.
We knew it was you all along! Those cheesy phone calls were a dead giveaway! What cheesy phone calls?
Mandy is confused by what they mean by everything that happened until the phone rings again.
Ugh. Listen, I don't know who this is, but
I came looking for booty. Now, I tell you what, I like you and I want you. Now, we can do this the easy way or we can do it the hard way. The choice is yours.
When Mandy goes to leave, the house is surrounded by the undead because it turns out her demonic summoning ritual did work, and girl has the nerve to faint in disbelief. There is no way your deceiving, plotting, hating ass is gonna summon ghouls, zombies, and whatever else hideous monstrosities on me and you pass out. The girls go call Jerry and tell him they need backup. SOS, John Wick, just a way out. Jerry, instead of believing his spies in the clear evidence, says, nah, you crazy, this ain't possible. The ghouls and zombies you speak of are most likely pranksters. And he hangs up on them. Jerry has got to be the most inept, foolish old man I ever seen. He says it's impossible for zombies to exist from another dimension when earlier in their spy careers, the girls encountered aliens. It's impossible when a talking gorilla caused an uprising and nearly did a Planet of the Apes. It's impossible when Whoop has an island that traps the world's most dangerous villains, and one is called the Alienator, a vicious alien from outer space that wants to devour humans. All of this is possible, but zombies from another dimension aren't? You know what? I'm so glad his daughter takes over because Jerry be working my nerves. The zombies break through the barricade and with no other choice they save Mandy. The girls drag her limp, unconscious body around and discover a book in her pockets, the title being The Ghost of Beverly Hills. To their shock and horror, they realize Mandy intentionally summoned an army of zombies to prank them.
Mandy did all this? So she is a witch! That explains a lot.
Imagine hating someone so bad and over something as trivial as a ripped piece of fabric to a costume no one will notice, and they sick Slenderman after you. They better than me, I would've left her for zombies. Clover and Alex agree with me on sacrificing Mandy, but Sam, being the logical one, tells them that Mandy summoned them is most likely the only one who could undo the mess she created. Jerry calls them back apologetic and gives them the 401. Bitch, y'all got the spooky ookie on the loose and you gotta protect the person that freed them. them. Turns out the zombies want Mandy to be their queen, and all the zombies are actually the residents living at Vista Verde Estate. The Ghost King tosses Mandy into the swirling vortex, turning her into a zombie along with Clover and Chucky. Gonna skip ahead, the girls save the day by electrifying everyone back to their senses, and the Ghost King vanishes. Mandy, who was unconscious throughout the entire ordeal, wakes up and blames the spies for missing her party. As usual, she swears revenge and doesn't suffer any consequences. I mean, what can Whoop do? Arrest her for witchcraft and summoning an undead army? Oh, so you're saying I could summon a demon and I won't suffer any consequences because I'm protected by my First Amendment right? And it's the fact that she did all of this, almost clapped everyone because Sam tore a Party City costume. And I know it's from Party City if it's that easy to tear. The next time we see Mandy, she's suddenly a 50-foot tall Titan. Can y'all imagine Mandy in the Attack on Titan universe? It's the way Levi would have tore her ass every way loose. The episode is called The Attack of the 50-Foot Mandy, a parody of the 1958 film Attack of the 50-Foot Woman and the 1993 remake film. I'm sure all of you are wondering why Mandy is a Titan all of a sudden. Well, thanks to Whoop prison security being weak as a villain known as Smalls, an enemy of the spies, escaped from Whoop custody. I swear, every season of Totally Spies, a villain always manages to escape from Whoop holding cells. It doesn't help that a good majority of their villains used to be Whoop agents themselves, with Smalls being a former scientist. Also, fire this security guard. Smalls managed to sneak a teddy bear into a cell where he concealed himself inside. The guard discovers it even though he knows it shouldn't be there. He throws the teddy bear in the dumpster without asking where it came from, how it got there, or even checking to make sure there isn't any hidden contraband within. And Jerry has the nerve to act surprised every time a villain escapes his prison. You need to check everything. There was a case where someone hid drugs and lasagna. But no, seriously, all jokes aside, who is checking these people's backgrounds? If I was working for Jerry, I would be very concerned about the number of times criminals are getting out of jail, especially since Jerry originally employed some of them. Smalls, having a Napoleon complex, originally wanted to shrink the world down to his size and started to shrink landmarks from all around the world. He makes a comeback in this episode with Clover being his intended target. Bro, why is it always Clover? I kid you not, a good chunk of Totally Spy villains have a deep-rooted hatred for Clover. Like when Mandy got kidnapped during the school ski trip, old dude wanted to snatch up Clover, not Mandy. He was just confused by their outfits.
I've waited a long time for this rematch, Clover.
I am disgusted.
During a trip to the spa, Smalls mistakes Mandy's machine for Clover's and puts a microchip inside. The results of the spa treatment are immediate, with Mandy now a head taller than them and much stronger, and she proceeds to beat their ass in volleyball.
This was just a warm-up for the pageant.
Oh, I forgot to explain Mandy's reasoning for visiting the spa. She and Clover, of course it's Clover, who else would it be, are contestants in the Miss Beverly Hills pageants. Jerry soon alerts the spies to the disappearance of several extras, but the more they look into it, the more they discover the extras are all pageant contenders from the Beverly Hills area. They discover that the crimes are being committed by Mandy, who is now 50 feet tall. They also find that Mandy's bitchiness has increased in tandem with her physical size. She has decided to eliminate the other competitors in an attempt to win the contest. The spies locate all the kidnapped contestants only to get snatched up, ragdolled by Mandy, and trapped inside her house. Smalls, realizing his mistake, comes to instigate and shoots Clover with his gun, which causes her to grow so she and Mandy can duke it out. Okay, y'all, Mandy Zilla versus Cloverfield, place your bets.
Get it on!
Round 1, fight!
Oh, bitch, you got me fucked up. Bitch, I'm in your shit. Bitch, 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 bitch,
Cloverfield and Mandy Zilla were boxing, finally releasing years of pent-up hate-filled energy. While in the midst of fighting, they argue about the pageant, not realizing they're both the size of small kaiju and clapping their neighborhood. Also, Clover, you disappoint me. This was your chance to put Mandy in her place since, I don't know, you're a super spy with superior combat skills with years of training, only to flop. Not to mention, are all the people in the house is dead since Mandy, Zilla, and Cloverfield paid no mind to that? Meanwhile, Sam and Alex managed to defeat Smalls and revert Mandy and Clover to their original sizes. Sort of.
I guess I had the power too high. Now, Tay! Hey! What? Mandy!
And for the 10th time in a row, Mandy gets her mind clapped for getting everything in the last 24 hours. Later on during the school year, Clover and Mandy are competing for the title of head cheerleader, and a villain from season 1 makes a comeback. Remember that scoring lady who got rejected to be a cheerleader and made killer androids to destroy cheerleading? Yeah, she's back. Candy Sweet hypnotizes potential cheerleaders with a brand new DVD that teaches them routines in hopes of getting her out of jail. Unfortunately, Clover and Mandy are victims of the brainwashing.
Kick to the left! Kick to the right! Don't give up! Fight the fight!
And this is where I shake my head and sigh. Whoop is a billion-dollar government organization filled to the brim with agents who have received extensive training in a variety of martial arts fighting techniques, meaning they should be more than capable of taking on any supervillain. And yet, they're getting jumped by high school cheerleaders. If I was there, I would have clocked out and called it a day. I just wanted to nag at how flimsy and pathetic Whoop security is. Hell, Arkham Asylum has better security compared to Whoop, and that's saying something. Let's talk about the time Mandy and her two friends became spy assassins who almost packed up the girls and kidnapped their moms. The season 4 finale, Totally Busted, is a 3-part special, and the episode starts with the spies arresting a mad scientist called the Inventor who created a formula called SUDS. Simple-minded users destroy spies. While flying home on their jetpacks, the girls are jumped by birds and Alex drops the SUDS, and it conveniently finds itself near a hot tub where it leaks with Mandy and her two extras. Meanwhile, the girls arrive home and find their mothers there? Oh, so y'all decided now is a good time to come back for a surprise visit from Europe. These are the girls' mothers, Gabriella, Stella, and Carmen, and I hate their fucking designs. Hear me out. This wasn't even their original looks. This was. When the moms debuted together, Gabriella was a brunette, Stella was a pale blonde, and Carmen had a darker skin tone and urban hair. It's the fact that they just copy and pasted the girls' mothers as older versions of themselves. If it's not broken, don't attempt to fix it. Speaking of poor parent design, Alex's father is a white man when he first appears. Nothing wrong with that. It's his redesign in his second appearance that threw me off.
Maybe a little too super nice.
There's my Alexander the Great.
Who are you?
Who you?
I'm the owner of this house.
Wrong answer. My granddaughter Helen is the owner of this house. You the hoe. You ain't got no power or no deed.
This character design goes beyond being unimaginative and lazy, which leads me to ask, what ethnicity is Alex?
So are you Italian or what color are you anyway? Are you some type of black or Spanish?
I always thought she was Afro-Asian, but one of the producers of the show confirmed Alex is mixed South Asian and Latin American descent. Back to the story, the girls still dressed in their spy uniforms try and fail to gaslight their mothers, who get more suspicious of their odd behavior just as the girls ease the tension.
Okay, it's official! We're totally busted!
No, you are so dumb. You are really dumb. For real.
I don't want to harm Jerry because that would be elder abuse. The mama bears are beyond furious that their daughters have been keeping such a life-threatening secret from them, and while I feel bad for the girls, the moms kind of make a point. As children, we naturally side with the spies and how the moms are being heartless dictators, but as adults, we see their points. Like, imagine your only child who's been spending the last 4 years of high school gallivanting the world, fighting out-of-pocket villains, getting kidnapped on the daily, brainwashed, injured, and nearly dying dozens of times. I'm more surprised the moms didn't have a panic attack from this shocking confession. There were plenty of times Sam, Clover, and Alex could have died, and the moms will have no idea what really happened to their daughters. So their outrage and fury are valid. So all three mama bears not only forbid them from spying ever again, but as punishment, the girls' mothers evict them from their beach house and force them to live separately again.
Sam, Clover, Alex, you are to move back to your respective homes right away. No more beach house for you young ladies. No more beach house? You can't be serious!
The girls are grieving that their spy careers are over, and this leads Jerry to tell the girls that they and every other agent in Whoop have a spy gene. Basically, being a spy is in their DNA. They were born to do this. And Jerry, you ain't slick. The only reason he even revealed this information is due to his own blunder of whooping the girls and their moms at such an inconvenient time. The girls say their final goodbyes to Jerry and Whoop. Meanwhile, Mandy and her two cronies leave the green radioactive hot tub, with Mandy casually asking,
We load up with really cool gear and hunt down and eliminate spies.
Mandy just being a mean girl is a problem, but now she has assassination skills? With their guards down, they begin hunting the girls one by one. Mandy's homegirls attack Sam and Alex individually, but since they're inexperienced killers, it was essentially easy mode. What's good, bitch? Mandy? Time for me to clap you out of existence. What's with the Barney Purple, bitch? This is Donatella's royalty fit, and I'm here to take out a spy. Wait, you know I'm a spy? Did my mom go live and tell everyone? Bitch, please. I'm a spy assassin. I smell your kind from miles away, and ooh-wee, your coochie stank.
This bitch!
You know, someone in the comment section during part 1 of the Mandy vid said Mandy is just gay for the spies, and another said it's just doomed Yuri.
Homosexual?
Some point. Huh?
Are you homosexual?
A what?
A homosexual.
What's that?
Anyways, when that stealth attack failed, Mandy and her extras retreated to her room, which somehow transformed into a spy assassin headquarters in less than 24 hours. I'm not even gonna question it. She's rich, and I admire her hustle in wanting to kill the spies. You know, if she wants true assassin skills, she might need to hop into Animus. You know, for my Assassin's Creed fans out there, Riesca in Pace, I most definitely butchered that language. Sam, Clover, and Alex try to prevent a second wave of attacks until they're caught by their mothers, who ground them and forbid the girls from ever seeing each other. Mandy, in the meantime, has a big brain idea. She and her extras are heavily outmatched by the spies, so instead they go directly after their mamas.
Now, let's see how long it takes the spies to try and save their mommies. And when they do, we'll be waiting for them.
The girls manage to rescue their mothers, and Mandy actually stays around to make sure she gets the job done. Even when they're all dogpiled by an avalanche thanks to Jerry's helicopter. Wait, where was Jerry during all of this? Oh, he was recruiting teenagers to replace the empty spaces the girls left. Seems on brand with him. With the help of the incompetent Jerry, Mandy kidnaps the girls. Gotta admit, I love her grind and commitment. Sam, Clover, and Alex try to explain to them that they got affected by suds, and I feel like this was the wrong move. They're really trying to appeal to the mean girl's humanity. Y'all know this girl doesn't fuck with you even before the suds. Mandy, tapped into her inner villain, decides to turn the girls into spy assassins and make them eliminate themselves. While the girls are beating the brakes off each other, Mandy and the extras break into Whoop prison and release the inventor.
Be nice.
I'm finding it.
It take you that long to find it?
It does.
I have nothing else to say. The evidence speaks for itself. It's funny how the inventor was the original villain of the special, but Mandy takes over. It's also the way she starts to bully old dude at his own crib.
Now, about your hair, I gotta be totally brutally honest. If we're partners, you have to do something with it. Shave it, dye it, like anything. I have a rep to uphold.
He lied to her several times and told her that she was fly, hot, and sexy and beautiful, and she's nothing like that. She's nothing of the sort.
Fortunately, the girls and their mothers, who were trained by Jerry to be spies, intervened and foiled Mandy's plan. Mandy's memories are wiped once again, that's nothing new, and everything goes back to normal, and that's the end of season 4. Season 5 is when the girls and Mandy graduate from high school, with Mandy attending a ski school in Aspen, and the spies are finally rid of Mandy and will never see her again.
You sure about that? You sure about that? You sure about that?
Sam, Clover, and Alex go to the University of Mali U, and shenanigans happen. They have a housing issue as the dorms are too small, and Sam is living with this overly preppy blonde who's kidnapping students to steal their brain juices to do all her homework. Jerry comes to the rescue and builds a penthouse for them. So through season 3 and 4, they get a beach house and now a penthouse in college? How much would a penthouse be in college? Are they even making penthouse college money? Cause Whoop ain't paying them, so how they gonna afford this? Now, before any of you start thinking Jerry did this out of the kindness of his heart, he hands him a bill for rent.
Room and board? What are you talking about?
I'm talking about your penthouse suite. You didn't think you were staying there for free, did you?
Yes. And ways to tell them they have the end of the week to pay or they'll be kicked out of the penthouse. Jerry as a landlord is nightmare fuel. The girls, on top of being international super spies, now have to get the...
No! Don't say the J word.
Read, nigga! Read!
They find a job working as baristas and things are starting to look up for them when...
Mini milk latte with a wheat germ infusion, and I want it like pronto!
Get the fuck out of here. This is fan behavior. If having Mandy back wasn't awful enough, she brings her doppelganger along too. So, ladies and gentlemen, meet Mandy's other half, Mindy, her cousin from Alabama.
Say hello to my cousin Mindy. I'm like that 2 goat milk lattes, loser.
Pack of idiot bitches, and I'm sick of them already.
Huh, Mandy and Mindy. Isn't there another Mandy and Mindy wandering around somewhere?
Putting makeup on you was like putting diamonds on doo-doo. Give it up, Mandy.
Mindy has all of Mandy's worst traits but amplified. She really is a shitty human being. During this episode, the girls get tricked into stealing a weapon and get arrested. Mandy and Mindy take the opportunity to snatch their penthouse, but with Papa Jerry by their side, they clear their names. Throughout the rest of season 5, Mandy and Mindy make it their goal to kick the girls out of their penthouse and move themselves in. Their obsession with getting that penthouse is so strong, they start a smear campaign in an effort to turn everyone in the dorms against Sam, Clover, and Alex. Sneaking around, taking shady out of context pictures, trying to make the girls look scandalous. That girl's so scandalous, ain't none of them could have handled it. Let me stop.
Hey, ho, slow mojo! Hey, ho, slow mojo! Hey, ho, slow mojo!
Their next plot to get the girls' penthouse is when a pipe bursts in their dorm room and they decide to crash with the spies. First of all, why would you want to live with the girls you despise? They still live in the penthouse with you, and they get disrespectful by redecorating their crib into something... What is this? Jerry washes them out of their crib, and after the episode Totally Icky, which will be Mindy's last appearance in season 5, an old girl has never been seen since or mentioned after that. Mandy is once again alone with no sidekick. In the season 5 2-parter finale Totally Dunzo, which was intended to be the series finale before the show was revived for season 6 and later 7, Jerry is working on an invention that can get rid of evil, which doesn't make sense. Humans somehow, some way will do evil and commit crimes. Okay, I'm gonna speed run this. Long story short, his experiment succeeded with his mama, who's Mr. X, in clearing all crime from the world using robots, and all Whoop agents are being replaced by AI. Soon a crime spree takes the entire world by storm, and the robots are being lazy and are actually evil, kidnapping Whoop agents in Jerry's mom's basement. They stop Granny, who isn't evil, stop the robots from destroying Earth, and crime no longer exists. Jerry retires, Whoop is now closed, and the girls drive off into the sunset. We're here for Mandy, who is now the West Coast dorm president, and suddenly thinks she's the HOA, the mayor, and parking enforcement all rolled into one, banning the girls from parking near their dorm, and they have to park on the opposite side of the building. Clover said F that and parked in her spot. Mandy, not leaving well enough alone, later tries to physically move the car herself, only to slip on some oil, break her nail, and suffer a severe meltdown.
Did she really just pass out over a broken nail?
Mandy, while unconscious, has a series of flashbacks of how much of a shitty person she is and decides to turn over a new leaf and commit to being a good person. And she was being serious. Mandy starts buying them clothes, expensive shoes, and even becomes their maid, cleaning their crib up. The robots I mentioned earlier later kidnap Mandy, who was happy about it. The breaking point for Mandy was discovering once again that her new best friends are spies.
Let me get this straight. Are you saying you 3 are spies?
Don't worry, Mandy. It's all good. At least this time we won't have to do any brain erasing on you like we've been doing since high school.
Ending their short-lived friendship and becoming their nemesis again. They had to retcon Mandy finding out the girls are spies in season 6 and Whoop no longer being closed. They really don't explain how or why either. They just gloss over the fact, hoping none of us fans notice. We're now in season 6 of Totally Spies, and with Mandy no longer having her extras or her insufferable cousin Mindy by her side, she's once again alone with no sidekicks until she hires an intern named Trent. Wait, isn't the purpose of an intern is to gain practical experience, often assisting with tasks, research, organizing projects, shadowing professionals, and the person you're interning for is supposed to mentor you? Is Trent hoping to be more like Mandy or what? And honestly, I don't know why Trent chooses to stand by Mandy. The girl's not paying him, even though the girl is hella rich, and he becomes nothing but a punching bag for Mandy. She bullies, belittles, and berates him nonstop, and he allows her to do it. Trent isn't Mandy's only victim in this season, so let's jump to the first episode, The Antisocial Network. Mandy has decided to major in being famous for being famous and basically wants to be a top content creator, and she hired Trent as her social media marketing helper. Soon, a new social media app called Mandy Book pops up that's solely dedicated to Mandy. When she gains more than 100,000 followers in the first hour, she's overjoyed. However, when her fans actually begin to follow her, and I mean ready to jump her, things rapidly take a turn for the worse. It was discovered that Telly Hardwire, an old classmate, was the culprit. Now, why would anyone name their baby Telly? He admits to creating Mandy Book in an attempt to create an army of hypnotized people to kill Mandy after she refused his friend request back in high school.
Is this nigga serious?
That's it? I thought Mandy did something outrageous like trying to falsely get you arrested or something. But you trying to kill a girl because she rejected your friend request back in high school? Telly. It's not that serious, hun. And trust me, for your mental sanity, be glad you're not friends with her.
Take Mandy down in flames as revenge for dissing me and thinking she's better than everyone else.
Seriously, dude? That is so pathetic.
Listen, while Mandy may be a know-it-all snobby bitch, she's low-key spitting that he wants revenge over a petty reason as a rejected friend request. Even worse, it's hinted that Mandy and Telly had never met in person before this episode, so the only thing she ever did to him was reject his friend request. Telly then admits that he intends to exact revenge on everyone who declines his friend request. He's only proving Mandy's view of his petty and pitiful nature. So for once, Mandy didn't do anything wrong. She just rejected someone without ever meeting them, and now she's about to get clapped because of that? I'm tired, guys. And as always, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell to never miss an update. I know y'all will most likely want a part 3, a conclusion to the epic Mandy saga. Get this video to 3,500 likes, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!
Top game intuition, play the cards with spades to start. And after he's been hooked, I'll play the one that